Hello and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I will be providing clear, simple and easy to understand explanations of educational topics to help you improve your knowledge, succeed in your studies and perform better in your examinations. If you find my videos helpful, please subscribe, like, share and turn on the notification bell so you will never miss any of my new upload. Thank you so much for your support. Still on economics, we will be looking at economics, a science of human behavior. So why is economics a science of human behavior? At first, we are going to look at what is economics. So economics is a social science that studies how people make choices in a world where resources are limited. It explains how we use what we have. So let us go to another meaning. Economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce, means which have alternative uses. So now let's go to the 4 keys in economics. So economics focuses on these 4 keys. So economics focuses on 4 key ideas. The number 1 is human behavior. Number 2 is ends, want in brackets. Then the third one is scarce means. And the fourth one is alternative uses. So we are going to look at them. We're going to look at them one after the other, and I'm going to explain them to you one after the other. So let us go to the first one. So human behavior has to do with how people think, choose, and act involves individuals, businesses, and the government. So I'm going to explain these 3 behaviors to you, how they act, how they make choices, and how they think in general. So individuals are single people who make personal decisions just like me and you. So example, choosing what food to buy, deciding whether to save or spend money, selecting a school or career, choosing how to spend time. So individuals make choices based on their needs, wants, and available resources. So now let's go to businesses. Businesses are organizations that produces goods and provide services to earn a profit. Examples: deciding what to produce, like what kind of product am I going to produce, choosing how many workers to employ, selecting the price of goods, advertising product to attract customers. So choosing how many workers to employ is really important, so that you will not employ more than your pocket. You have to employ workers, like the amount of workers that you can actually make profit to be able to pay them. Setting the price of goods, you have to set your price of goods in such a way that you will make profit, because the essence of actually setting up a business is to make profit. So the next one, advertising product to attract customers. You need to advertise your product so that people will have awareness of your product. People will know, oh, this product actually exists. So businesses make decisions to satisfy customers and earn profit. So let's look at government. The government is responsible for making decisions that improve the welfare of the country and its citizens. So government builds roads, schools and hospitals, and also providing security. Then they also collect tax, create laws and policies, managing the country's economy. So the government make decisions to promote the well-being of society and ensure economic stability. So let's go to the next one, which is human wants. Human wants are unlimited, meaning that human wants are the things people desire to make life more comfortable, enjoyable, and satisfying. These wants are unlimited because they never come to an end. So let's look at the first thing, which is food. So after getting your breakfast for today, you will be hungry again later and need lunch and dinner. So the next one is shelter. After getting a house, you may want a bigger or more beautiful one. So education. After finishing secondary school, you may want to attend university, earn a master's degree, or learn new skills. Luxury items. You may own a smartphone, but later you might want a newer, more expensive model with better features. So people's wants never end because new needs, interests, and desires keeps developing as life changes. So human want is unlimited because once one want is satisfied, another takes its place. So now we will be looking at the next thing, which is scarce means resources are limited. So scarce is a situation where the resources available are not enough to satisfy all human wants. So let's go to the first one, which is scarcity of money. So money is limited, so we cannot buy everything that we want. Example, you may have 10,000 naira, but you want to buy shoes, clothes, books, and a school bag. Since your money is limited, you must choose what you want to buy first. So, limited money here is equal to scarcity of money. So, the second one is scarcity of labor. It means the people who work to produce goods, that is labor. Labor are people who work to produce goods and services. So sometimes there are not enough skilled workers to do all the available jobs. Just for example, a hospital needs 20 nurses, but only 12 skilled nurses are available. So this is scarcity of labor. So not enough workers, scarcity of labor, or not enough skilled workers or skilled nurses. So we have scarcity of labor. So the third one is Scarcity of time. Time is limited because everyone has only 24 hours in a day. So, for example, you need to study, do your homework, attend classes, play football, and rest all in one day. Since time is limited, you cannot do everything at once. So, limited time is what here is talking about. So, here we have scarcity of time. So the last one here is scarcity of natural resources. Natural resources are gifts of nature, such as land, water, forests, minerals, and crude oil. These resources are limited and can become scarce if overused. So, for example, during the dry season, many communities experience a shortage of water. This is scarcity of natural resources. So, limited natural resources is equal to scarcity of natural resources here. So scarcity means we have limited resources, so we cannot satisfy all our wants at the same time. So having done with this, let's go to the next one, which is alternative uses. So resources can be used in different ways. Choosing one option means giving up another. This is why decisions making is very, very important. So now let's go to a better understanding. The core problem, because resources are scarce, people must make choices and also set priorities. So let's go to the real practical aspect of this. A simple example, you have 5,000 naira and you want to buy, let me say, a set of clothes which is 5,000, and you need to buy books, and a dozen of it is 5,000 naira. So you can't fully have both, you must choose. It can actually be a Christmas cloth, but and it also has to be something important to you. But your education is actually more important, because there will always be Christmas. There will always be Christmas. So your education is actually what you have to choose at this moment. So why economics is a science is because it uses data and analysis studies pattern in behavior, which helps solve real world problems. So at this moment, we will now say that economics helps us understand how we make decisions, how to use limited resources wisely. So what is limited resources? Limited resources are the things we use to satisfy our wants and needs, but they are not available in unlimited quantities because they are limited. They can actually run out if not used wisely. So knowing how to use limited resources wisely is also knowing how to get the best outcome. So if you're actually watching this video with a friend, your classmates, you can share and think of choices that you have made recently because you had limited money or time. But if you don't have, you can actually think of that thing or choice you made recently because you had limited money or time. So the next is question and answer. If you have any question to ask, you are free to ask any question on the comment section, and I will be there to answer all the questions. Just feel free, ask questions, and I'll be there to answer. So thank you so much for being here in my classroom, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational videos. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.